So, we're here today sa ZSC-MST to review the history of the school. So, let's go!
Let's go! So now, we're here at the CELA, or the College of Education and Liberal Arts. Let's go! So now, let's find random student to tell us the history of this Department of Education. Let's go! So now, may nakita akong student na sa tingin ko, pwede natin siyang i-interview. Go! Let's go! Let's go! So, hello sir.
Hi, hello ma'am. Yes ma'am.
Pwede po ba namin kayong interview about sa CELA or sa department?
Yes ma'am, sure.
Can you tell us what is the history of this building or the CELA department?
Sa pagkakaalam ko ma'am, ang building na to dati is formerly called as a laboratory high school. Since dito din ako nag-aral ng high school, and naging CELA to siya after way back 2012 I think or 2011.
So before pa ito maging college school, naging high school to noon?
Yes, high school building pa siya noon. And formerly yung building na to, building ng CELA is dun pa sa may dome ngayon. Yung tinatawag na dome na ngayon. Yung building doon na 2-story, just like parehas lang ng structure niya, which is nasa gitna yung hagdan, yun yung CELA building.
Okay, yun nakahagap na tayo ng history ng CELA building. So, thank you sir. Thank you talaga.
Yes, thank you. You're welcome, ma'am.
Thank you po. So, base sa nahagap natin information kanina, sabi ni sir na noon daw, hindi pala to college school. Ito pala ay high school pala to. Tapos yung original building ng CELA, hindi pala dito, which is doon pala sa dome. So, mamaya, pupunta tayo doon sa dome para makita natin yung lugar, kung ano yung dome at kung ano din yung history ng dome. So, ngayon, nandito na tayo sa dome. Ito yung sinasabi ni Sir Dome na noon ay CELA building daw. Way back 2005, dito siya unang nag-high school. Tapos nag-open na ata yung school na doon ng college. Kaya dito na siya na-college. Ngayon, pupunta tayo sa old CELA building na naging maritime building na ngayon. So, let's go!
Hi guys, so ngayon naman is nandito tayo sa CME building at interview tayo ng one person sa mga kasama natin about sa history ng building. Good morning sir. Good morning sir. So, ask lang po namin kung ano po yung history ng building na ito.
Building about the colleges?
Sa CME.
Okay, dito sa CME, nag-umpisa itong BSMT Nautical 1979. 1979 yun. And then by 1987, the BSMRE course started 1987. And then about the DMEC, ewan ko na, hindi ko alam kasi masyadong alam mo sa DMEC. Okay? And then about dito sa yung mga sa estudyante, at that time, mahirap talaga yung mag-medical kasi may bubog sarado doon, may mga body contact, kahit pala kalalas pa noon, body contact, and then suffer talaga. And then, alam na namin din yung panahon ay nag-change because of the law. Pero naglo ngayon, bawal na. So, ganun na talaga, magiging medyo, di na, katulad noon. Noon sa amin, mahirap talaga. Bubog sarado talaga kami. Dito lang kami sa room. First year kami is, nandiyan lang kami sa room for the whole day. Hindi kami pwede lalabas. Kasi lalabas kami. So, what happened? Tatawagin kami ng mga senior. Punishment. Papunta doon, punta doon. Maraming ipaluto sa amin. So, mahirap talaga yung first year kami. Then, as of now, okay na mga first year, they can go anywhere. But at that time, sa amin, wala talaga, hindi kami pupunta doon, pupunta dito, hindi pwede. Kasi, mga senior pa, yung seniority kasi, isip ko talaga yung una. As of now, okay na. Mas maganda na ngayon kaysa noong una. And then, next question.
So, next question, sir. Anong year ba kayo nag-start dito?
So,
kayo, sir, anong year kayo nag-college dito?
1990, dito ako 1990 first year hanggang 1992. Then, for associate lang. Then, after 1994, after my apprenticeship, nagpan ako na for BS. Apply na po ito for BS na nag-graduate ako for BS for 1994. And then I became officers sa deck is 1990 maybe 1997 I became a third mate license, and then by the year 2000 I became second mate license. Then after 2002 I became by year 2000 naging kapitan ako sa barko, okay, by 2000. Then until 2013, then I take the shipmate exam in PRC. Then nakapasa din ako. Nakapasa ako for I'm in the top 9 in the board exam during 2013 shipmate license. And then by 2016 kumuha ko ng exam, but hindi na sa PRC, doon na sa Marina. Under Marina na siya. And then, so, first take ko lang, nakapasa ko for first take lang. Third mate ako, first taker. Pasa ako for second mate. Medyo nataglit ako doon. So, sa all problems. Take 2 ako. Then, chief mate, take 1. Then, for captain is take 1 na rin. Then, as of now, kasi hindi ko nakasakay ng barko, hindi ko nakasakay ng barko kasi sa medical problem sa medical. So, hindi ko nakalabas. Labasan na sana ako. So, nag-apply na lang ako dito sa school. Mag-school na ako. Pumunta ko dito, then nag-apply ko dito. So, tinanggap na naman nila ako 2019. 2018 dito ako nag-umpisa, 2018 ako umpisa dito hanggang ngayon. So, dito ako nagtuturo to share my knowledge to the student.
Thank you,
sir.
very
Thank you,
much,
sir.
For
For sharing the history of the maritime education.
yes. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Hi guys! So we are here at Hall of Justice, Zamboanga City, located at Santa Barbara.
Join us as we're going to reminisce the historical event during 1990s and to 2013 up until now.
Let's go!
became a battleground, a place where the rule of law was tested by the chaos of war. It wasn't just a building that was damaged. It was the symbol of justice itself.
In September 2013, armed forces clashed with insurgents in prolonged standoff. The Hall of Justice was caught in a crossfire, suffering significant damage. For many, it became a reminder of the cost of peace, and the fragility of institution became times of turmoil. The Hall of Justice became part of the battlefield during Zamboanga Siege. The Moro National Liberation Front, or the MNLF, seized part of Santa Barbara, turning this vibrant community into a war.
Justice was more than just a building, it was a place where people found solutions to their problems. It represents peace and order in a city of with diversity.
The Santa Barbara Hall of Justice has transformed from a battlefield into a beacon of resilience. Its history tells the story of Zamboangueños' trials, reminding us that even in the darkest times, the spirit of community can endure. This is more than a historical place. It's a testament to the strength of Zamboangueños.
In Zamboanga City, nestled within the grounds of the Zamboanga State College of Marine Science and Technology, lies a hidden gem, the bird sanctuary. More than just having a wildlife, this sanctuary has become a historical landmark representing Zamboanga's commitment to biodiversity, education, and resilience. Let's explore its story. The bird sanctuary was established decades ago as a part of this effort to protect the region biodiversity, serving as a resting places of migratory birds and a home and species. It became a symbol dedication to environmental conservation.